Game now, and we are off for the first round here. Team Maybe versus the team Vagrants here. The Italians versus the mixed team here. First airstrike has already been tossed out there, and they're trying to get to the flag there. Artillery support has been set, and Maybe at the moment dominating those Vagrants players. Their XIII Flotilla is taking down the first, and Phoenix with this artillery support was actually able to take down the second now. However, there's Cross already moving in, and I don't know why they don't do anything against those techniques here. Somebody with a weird combination of numbers, not actually very nice to look at here, not very nice to pronounce. Now Phoenix has scored another double here, and Team Maybe are not close to the flag yet. However, they're trying to do that now. Lion has scored one kill with a scan. Will he be picked up? There is Jerry who has picked him up now. Lightning there with his Thompson as well. Takes down two of those. Drops the dynamite. Armors the dynamite. There we go. 14 minutes now exactly left on the clock if you want to sync the stream again. Jerry and Lion are down there trying to protect the dynamite, but at the moment it's not looking too good for them. There comes the rifle. Where is the last light player? Oh, there's Jerry who hit there and was able to take down the enemy. Well done here. Dynamite about to explode, and those X players will have a hard time really getting up the command post. In fact, I doubt that they will get up the command post because Chaos is already moving through, and the engineers will follow swiftly now. And two medics are in fact wait there. Cross is time the grenade. Will he take down two of those? No, but he is certainly injured there. Supremo, however, was able to follow him there just as he was retreating to give himself some medic packs. Now 13 minutes and 10 seconds are left on the clock, and Maybe have the disadvantage of having to go down there because the forward spawn rear exit has not yet been opened. 30 minutes left on the clock now. Artillery support has been set, but Maybe seem quite unabashed of this and just move through, and Lightning has scored another double Thompson kill. As XIII moves to the command post, which has now been constructed by the XS team here. 12 minutes and 43 seconds in fact left on the clock, and there is Cross who just backs off again to revive the medic who had fallen to the ground there. Phoenix dies, and Dio with 3 kills in a row here. Dio, who was actually one of those who screamed the loudest when the Vagrants were not allowed to participate in EuroCup 12. And honestly, he was whining on Xfire and every other possible inventory page for like 2 weeks. And every time somebody said about EuroCup, he started saying how unfair it was to those Vagrants players, to the whole Vagrants team. And Viral is actually able to hold off more than one player at the command post. However, is now taken down by the third, which was Drago with a sten. Took down the command post. 11 minutes and 52 seconds are now left on the clock. And there is Xylos at the west wall. Phoenix inside the tunnel Hans inside the tunnel was actually able to take down Chaos and tried to go in there. Dynamite, will it be defused? No, it will not, because he was just too late. Lightning's Dynamite takes him down at the main entrance. 11 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and that's pretty fast by the Maybe team here. If they hurry up, if they really go through, although the east wall has not yet been planted here, they can make it in about 6 to 7 minutes, and that would leave those Vagrant players in the situation of having to beat such a fast time, and that would require quite some teamwork and quite some fragging action here. Now 11 minutes are left on the clock, and there's Viral at the truck who is taking down 3 players in a row now here, and is single-handedly defending the truck, keeping it from moving any further. However, the Dynamite at the west wall will go off any second, and the engineer Dio with his rifle will not be able to take down, no, to defuse actually, that Dynamite. Will they plant some landmines? I don't know. There he is out there with his rifle. He tosses the rifle blade. Will he take down one of those? No, there are 3 players moving in, and he is not able to take down even one of them. Lightning at the back there has cut down the wheels, came out of the back spawn, and there the second engineer goes down. The rifle has been killed. The XIII is looking out of the window there at the controls. Has been taken down by Jerry, however, and has not yet been revived. Hans is moving in there, trying to give him some life back. There comes a rifle grenade in, and 3 players at the upper level, 4 players now in fact, waiting for the maybe players to come in. Lion has taken down the first with his Scarab. There comes the landmine by Dio, goes off, kills. No, it was by Lightning actually, and has taken down Dio here. Phoenix and Hans just go in there aggressively at the main entrance to this upper level and take down 3 players here. Now they have been revived with Phoenix and Xylos are still left there. Xylos backs off now, left with very few HP, but so is Jerry, and Jerry will die was what I wanted to say, but he didn't actually. Lightning backs off again. He sees that there are 2 players in, and so all they have to do now is do some spawn killing, go up again, and there goes Lightning already down 4 players up there. It's now only the battle in a small space of these upper hallways, the upper room. The crane controls are about to be constructed, but still those vacant players, they have not given up yet, and they're retaliating, they're fighting back now. However, Xylos was the last one with Supremo, was taken down, but so was the Allied Engineer. And Cross with the double kill here as the main. Will he follow up with another Luger kill? No, he will not, because he didn't have a Luger. So he couldn't frag somebody with that Luger. Now Lion, however, is moving in with a rifle grenade in his hands and about to construct the controls here. There he has finished the construction. The button has been pushed. 8 minutes and 25 seconds are left on your clock. ST maybe make their way for the truck. And there's Supremo timing grenades, tossing them to the upper level, trying to take down those maybe players, but there are 3 players just coming up there, falling from the sky without parachutes, but the hate was not that extreme, so they made it down there without any injuries. However, those MP40s of the enemy were not so nice, so they suffered some injuries, and well, now they are dead again and have some hard time going in there. Drago backs off again, spotted an opponent there, now goes for the truck, is willing to move it a little further before he gets cut down himself. He is now lying inside the truck, a position where he can hardly hit the one who is in there, and now he's not being hit because his teammates came to the rescue, and there's actually not much happening at the moment here, although the Vagrants players have respawned and they're giving it another last shot. Will that support fire take down Drago? I am quite sure it will, and it has. In addition to that, taking down Lightning, and those Vagrants players trying to move out of the east wall, but the truck has moved too far already. 7 minutes and 5 seconds are left on the clock, and they're only Allied players coming down there, starting at the hill, strafing down. Support fire has been thrown. Nobody has been taken down actually, because the players were just too fast for that. Lion at the truck gets cut down. Truck will stop, or will it? No, Lightning was there to take the steering wheel and to drive it a little further. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock as Team Maybe drive the truck to its final destination. There's Drago, who is occupying himself with that task, and a support fire will once again rain down, but it didn't hit him. Their time has been set 8 minutes and 30 seconds, which is pretty good, I must say. And we will see if those Vagrants players are able to beat that time. They lost the first 2 stages quite easily, and didn't... Their MP40 seemed not warmed up yet. However, they were able to somehow regain the control of the match when they were at the upper level. But they did some impressive work with less players than the attacking team at that point. They were able to hold them off again and again and again. And now we're waiting on 4 players already up, which means they will in no time be ready again for the second round here of Supply Depot. We will see if it is 2-0 for the Vagrants team or 2-0 for the Navy team. So, somebody actually asking me how it's going, and I'd say it's going quite well at the moment here. Yeah, and we have all players ready, and I am ready as well, which is perfect way to start this game. now in 3, in 2, in 1. We are off once again on the second round here. Team maybe now in the defense with pretty standard defense. 2 field ups, 1 rifle. Rifle has been tossed, and there comes the fancy powers taking down the first. Can Lion be revived? No, he cannot. Well, he could be, but there's no medic near him to do that. 8 minutes and 10 seconds are now left on the Vagrants try to make their way. Hans is still inside that tunnel trying to go in there. Dira has been killed already, but Hans is following up there, taking those players by surprise. Byron moving in, Silas moving in there. They are about to grab the flag. 3 players actually going for the flag, and there's Cross, who was the one left alive and who still is the one left alive, and who is willing to defend the flag for as long as it is necessary. No. That was not too good, I have to say. Now they will respawn at the back, and they have not even done that yet. So team, maybe you were just raped in that first stage. Nothing else to be said at the moment here, because they were dead for like 20 seconds, and I don't know how that happened. Now, however, they are trying to make up for that by... Oh, what happened there? They're trying to make up for that by... I'm sorry, my microphone is doing some crazy stuff at the moment. Now, what I want you to say, they are at the command post, and there's Drago standing on some medic packs, and 3 players are going up, trying to go for the command post, and at the moment they're quite successful there. Although Supremo had to kill himself, there's no Axis player left alive apart from Chaos at the command post, and he alone, will he be able to take down 3 players? I highly doubt it. He has taken down the first, but was kept down by the second one. Here's Dio with his Garen. He had taken him down. Now all they need is a covered ups to take down that command post, then they can get it up, and then again take down the east wall, the west wall, the main entrance. 6 minutes, 27, 26, 25 seconds now left on the clock, and the Vagrants will have that command post now, although the match has been paused. And we don't know the reason yet, so maybe somebody will tell us. His mouse got problems. I suggest feeding at any time. If you have problems with the mouse, she's probably hungry, and giving her something, well, like a little carrot, something like that. My spam is going off. Well, let me, take that one.
Alright, this is Asks from Team Dignitas, and I am inside the game.
IDG!
I have to admit that it is actually quite funny playing around with those sounders. Now the match is resuming, however. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
We are off once again with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock here. Those Vagrants players are desperate to go for the main entrance, and 6 players going out there, meeting 6 Axis players, now down to 3 on 6. This is not looking good. There comes the self-kill by 2 of the maybe players, and the dynamite has been dropped at the main entrance. Phoenix has armed the dynamite. No, he is not. There's an engineer following up Steel. Will he be given? No, he will not. And the other engineer, 3 engineers were actually going down there. None of them, however, was able to arm the dynamite. It will sink into the ground any second now. Lightning on top of the wall there, trying to give them some damage as soon as they get out of the command post area, as soon as they lose their spawn protection. 5 minutes and 32 seconds are left on the clock, and 2 of the maybe players have set up their positions inside the tunnel, just waiting, not showing themselves. And once an engineer drops the dynamite, they will go and hunt him down and make sure that no medic, how many needles he may can revive. Now Lightning is going down there, shooting in the back of Hans there. Xylos, however, is able to pull off a double kill here, and once again the engineer at the main entrance has been taken down. There's another one following up. It's Phoenix. Will he arm that dynamite now? Finally! No, he has been taken down. Chaos with his grenade has taken him down. Where is the medic to revive? No medic near there, and the dynamite has sunk into the ground once again. That was bad medic work, and it's still bad medic work, I have to say. 2 engineers lying around. You can see the small red signs above their bodies indicating that they can still be revived, but there was no medic to do that. Now finally Phoenix has dropped the dynamite. Will he be able? No. Once again he has been taken down by that artillery sport. That is really something that they need to work on, I have to say. 4 minutes and 15 seconds were left on the clock as the dynamite at the main entrance has now been planted, but they still need to plant the west wall if they want to be able to, well, have some varied way of attacking here. Now at the east wall they're getting in without anyone actually shooting it. Now that, oh, I take that back. There were 3 players coming out of the back and they took them down. Depot gate has been destroyed, which leaves them about, well, let's say 1.5 minutes to get the crane controls before the time is run out. And the truck has not even moved through the depot gate yet, which loses them second after second. And those seconds are precious. There comes a double kill by Xylos Panzerfaust. 2 players have been taken down just in the perfect second. They are not going to respawn for at least 20 seconds. Now Chaos Lion defending the main entrance, well done here. Although there were 2 players short, they were still able to hold off those allied attackers here, who are once again coming down as they have respawned, and 2 engineers at the main. Will they be taken down? There comes the self-kill by the maybe player, but there will be the Panzerfaust. It's only taken down 1 of those, but the rest of the Vagrants players are willing to do their share of the fragging here. Jerry has taken her 2 of them, well played. And the truck has still not reached its position. Their time is running out, seconds ticking away for the Vagrants players here, and it doesn't look too good. Although now it might be the opportunity to go in there. Dio, however, instead of just going up, he decides to go to the back and die while attempting to spawn kill here. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock. And this is not looking good. This is, in fact, almost impossible to win now at that point. They will respawn. There will be a support fire at the main entrance. Will they? No, it looks like they just set up to a spot, threw a grenade, took them down, and he showed once again why he was a part of the winning team of this year's Nations Cup. The Dutch players actually. Team Netherlands. 1 minute 55 seconds. We can already call it a day. I doubt that there will be any engineer near the controls in time. Although you only need 1 minute and 20 seconds to get the truck from its position below the crane to the final one at the command post. But now that we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds and the Exodus players are all standing and the allied players are just coming down there, it is very unlikely that we will see a victory by Vagrants. Now, however, the match is being paused because Cross has some legs here, and, well, yeah. Dio already calls it, you won. There was nothing else to be said, because there was no way that you can still make it, even if the engineer now went through and, well, they're just exchanging some statistics now. Hans says he has 3 kills and 11 headshots. Well done. So, I don't you unpause. There's no way that they can still make it. Match is resuming. They've listened to me. And there we go again with 3, 2, 1 for the last 1 minute and 24 seconds. Let's just elaborate on the map that is going to come. It's Frostbite. And on Frostbite we've seen surprises. Although, well, I cite one of those games that we've seen in the invite. There was Frostbite, and first match Idle was beta was like that Idle made a full hold and then set a timer 2 minutes and 12 seconds. However, after that, in the final match, they beta actually attacked first and they set a time of 6 minutes. So yeah, it was like the first time. Why did I say it was different? Now 37 seconds left on the clock, which means maybe are the winners of this first map, and
30
maybe
seconds. Come on, move it.
the EuroCup 13 contestants that come out of this match. And the other one, the Vagrants players, I don't know if they selected EuroCup only, but whatever they're going to do, they're not in the EuroCup. So they might participate in the Open Cup, but we don't know that. Game is almost over. First map, GGs will be called any second now. And there we are. Supply depot goes to Team Maybe here, and Vagrants are now left with a chance to fight back on Frostbite, which is their map, and therefore, yeah, what do I want to say? Therefore, it is more likely that they win that one, because for all the qualifiers we've seen so far, was either complete rape, which this one was not, or it was 42, because players, well, we are actually changing the map without the server crashing. So let me just find you another sweet sounder. There we go.
Quake 3, Counter-Strike. Quake 3, Counter-Strike. Quake 3, Counter-Strike.
Turn this car around if you do not shut up.
Quake 3 and Counter-Strike. And a whole lot more. This is the all-new family-oriented radio. ITG.
Family-oriented. Well,
Dynamite
short
package.
teams then, what is Edakar talking about? I don't know. I think the only thing that is left here is reading up, isn't there? Well, I don't know how long it's going to take. Cross is pinging 900, 600. Ping is just going up and down. I want to swap the teams. Why that? Maybe want to start as allies, so they want to set a time in so that they don't have to hold this for 12 minutes in fact. Frostbite is a map where you only have 12 minutes. And there's something that you will have realized, and that I have realized, and Tossport has realized as well, that the games are getting so short that you should think of a different way of playing it. Because it's just having a game like, I don't know which one that was, it was QGNet versus Highbot, where there was a 20 minutes delay and the game itself actually lasted 20 minutes. And that's very, very laughable, I have to say, because any Quake 4 1-on-1 lasts longer than that. So, what should you think about it? And the EuroCup final was already one of those cases where we saw a match that was less than 40 minutes long. So either you let them play more maps by making it best of 5, or you just use the old RDCW mode of playing again. It's ABBA, means one team attacks, the other one defends. Then they defend again, and then the team that had initially attacked has to attack in the last round. We're still waiting on 4th place to appear on the maybe side, and hopefully we get this soon. And just because I like them so much, let me find another sound for you. Which one is good? This one.
4 out of 5 dentists agree that listening to Radio ITG has absolutely no positive effect on your teeth. So apparently the odds are 1 in 5 that your teeth are actually getting whiter at this very moment. This is the new Radio ITG.
So if anybody's teeth have actually gone wider after this match, or after listening to Radio RPG for a while, which, since you're an team player, you should have done for at least the last year. So if your teeth are wider than they were before you started listening, then it's actually the proof that it helps your teeth. Radio ITG. So, we're waiting on 2 players already up. We're still inside the game here, waiting for the second round to start. It's Frostbite. New map, old map at the same time. New map for AT, old map because it is an RDCW conversion. And some have said that it is not that playable for AT. However, things like the rifle grenade, the mortar, they have actually not done that much to make this map so spammy. However, you still have only 2 ways to get to those documents, which means that these 2 ways will be very, very spammy. And they are, in fact. You can see those teams having some players positioned at the parts, some of them looking to one side, some of them looking to the other side. There's maybe field ops distributing ammo packs, since there's not a whole lot of spam that you can do when it comes to artillery support or airstrikes. You do that in the first stage, but not in the second one. So actually, you have those players standing there, getting grenades, spamming grenades, and on one side you have the rifle. But of course, the advantage of having all these players positioned in one place is that you can quite easily use a Panzerfaust, for example. You just hide behind the one door there at the spawn, you wait for them to spawn, you wait for them to go up there, you shoot the Panzerfaust, you get a triple kill, although the Panzerfaust of course is not as effective as it was in RDCW. We're getting this game started in 3, 2, and 1, and there we go again. Second round here. Now. And 3 players actually going to the side entrance, and the other one's going to the main there. And airstrike has been tossed, and Phoenix is blasted away by his own Panzerfaust, but so does Lion, who was about to drop the dynamite there. And at the other side, what can I fly above this? I don't know. 40 minutes and 32 seconds are left on the clock as the dynamite at the storage wall has been planted now. Dio has been taken down. Xylos will die there. He's only left with his pistol. Will he go over the wall? I doubt it. 14 minutes and 17 seconds as the engineer plants the dynamite, and there he has aborted his shot. However, was only able to take down the medic. And now up there I see 1 medic, I see 1 field ops. The medic has died. Airstrike has been thrown. Airstrike will rain down. Players back off. Drago killed himself. Lion will move up there. Will he meet any of those Vagrants players? It's Supremo there. Supremo, who has not yet died, but who has set artillery support. Nevertheless, no, he has not. He's actually waited for the opportunity to throw that airstrike can. There they go. Drago has been blasted away by that support by Jerry moving up there. Jerry trying to take down the one who is still left there, but he realizes that nobody's actually there. So with 13 minutes and 30 seconds, we see now intense fighting going on at the storage wall, where maybe players try to go through, and Supremo distributing some heavy headshots here as the maybe players try to go for their command post again. Lighting is there, supply documents have been taken, and let's just look at the one who's carrying them. Apparently, I can't get the focus on him. No, because they have secured the objective actually. Well, we have 2 players already at the parts. Seth is going by the maybe team, and they will now go for the spawn. 3 players taking the spawn way through the door. Rifle grenade has been tossed, has taken out the first, and he will not be revived. And Phoenix is there, aiming his MP40, backing off again. The server storage has actually not been breached yet. However, dynamite has been armed. Dynamite will go off in 30 seconds, and the Vagrant players have respawned. Will now go for the defense of those supply documents. 12 minutes, 22, 21, 20 now left on the clock. And the specialty of Frostbite is as well that you have equal spawn times for both teams. So if you are unlucky enough to spawn at the same time as your opponent, then you actually spawn at the same time every single spawn. Lightning moving up there has been cut down by Supremo. Jerry falling up, no, it's Lion falling up. Has been able to take down the first, but was cut down then by Hans. And now 3 players at the part make the life for Jerry very difficult, but he's not impressed. He has taken down the first, but was now taken down after he had already cut down the second one. But there are the other maybe players coming in from the service doorway. Supremo will be killed. Drago dies as well. There we go again. So once you die, you actually, if you die after, well, about 5 seconds, you actually have to wait for 25 seconds as an allied player. That is something that does not happen too often. Now, 3 Vagrants players are in fact down. 4 are down, 5 are down. There they go again. Only 1 left alive. It's Phoenix who was left alive there. Now maybe players going for the parts. Lightning who has taken the parts, who's moving them away. Only 2 Exos players left alive, and now that leaves the allied players with the perfect opportunity to just set up for the spawn kill there, to maybe use a feed ups. Unlucky for them that they actually breached the storage wall, because it makes it easier for the Exos players to go through there. However, there comes the one with the documents. It's Lightning going in there. There we go. He has secured the documents. No suspense there. He was able to walk through quite easily. And we will see if the time of 4 minutes and 28 seconds is the time that Vagrants can actually be to take us to the cider map. If they cannot do that, then we are already done with that game, and we know that maybe are not maybe in the next EuroCup, but are definitely in the next EuroCup. Waiting on 9 players already up here, so only 4 minutes left in this game. And this is also an example of a short game, because 8 minutes and 30 seconds of supply. Then we have, well, we had kind of a delay of like 15 minutes. So we had about 20 minutes that we spent on supply. Dynamite. And now we have 10 minutes that we spend on Frostbite. And there's only half an hour for an MT game, which of course makes it easier to just tune in there for a short moment, and then, well, you do not have to spend the whole evening listening to the Shoutcast, watching ETTV. But I think most of you, and I want to include myself, want to spend some, well, at least more than an hour watching this game. And we are kind of robbed that by having maps that, well, produce short times as Frostbite does, as Outlanders does, as Browser does. Of course, that should not mean that we want those maps like Oasis back, where we have double full holds, 40 minutes. That's fine, we have 40 minutes of PT, but actually, who wants to see that? Boring 20 minutes of one team attacking, the other one defending, and we turn around, and with 2-1, we are starting this game now for maybe the last time, and maybe too many maybes here. The dynamite has already been shot there, 2 artillery shots, 2 airstrikes actually raining down. Who will die there? Lightning has been able to take down 2 with the support fire with the MP40, and 1 has fallen to the ground. Phoenix with his mortar was able to blast away Lightning there, and 2 allied players trying to go up there. Hans has already been taken down. Will he be revived? He's waiting for his teammate there, and Viral doesn't even attempt to pick him up. What did he do there? Come on. No, he just lets his friend, his teammate, lie around there and lets him tap out. And as I've said, it's not like 15 minutes spawn, it's not 20 minutes spawn, it's 30 minutes spawn. So I don't know why he did that. They still do not have that outpost, and Drago was actually able to score a double kill with the artillery spot. Now finally the dynamite has been planted at the main door, but
Too late, and you have
to get those documents with at least 30-40 seconds left, and Phoenix is willing to do that. He's moving through, and he will take down Drago from behind. Or will he? No, Drago has in fact taken down Excitus, but there comes another one. Phoenix there, and is Drago able to take him down? No, he's not. Documents have been grabbed, and they will now be returned, or will they? Phoenix waiting there for the opportunity to go down there, but he was taken out from behind. And Jerry follows up, returns the documents, 2 minutes and 43 seconds. But maybe are not looking too good at the moment. Neither of Vagrants though, but only 3 players were left alive now. The 4th has been revived, and Vagrants going, and there's Primo has been taken down. And there comes the rest of the Maybe team now going in for the defense of those documents. Chaos with the double kill here inside the courtyard has taken out 2 of them. Jerry pulls up with another 40, and the Chaos with 3rd kill in a row. They're down in the courtyard. Well played. This is the one-man army there defending. 2 minutes and 7 seconds are left on the clock as Drago and Lightning are the ones to make the last man standing at the document. So if everything fails, all players are taken down, they will still be there to hold them back. And now it was Supremo, it was Phoenix who tried to go in there, but they were both taken down. And the time is running out, minutes ticking away, and with a spawn of 30 seconds, you only have 1-2 attacks left, I want to say. Vagrants team has now respawned, and this attack, then another one, and then we're done with. Then we know that maybe are the ones who will go on to the EuroCup, who will show their performance, show their abilities in the upcoming EuroCup 13. And now what's breaking the neck of the Vagrants team is that they do not even have the service door, so there's only one way. Well, let's say 2, the spawn way and the way through the courtyard where they can attack, but that of course means, although XIII was able to take down 2 of them, that means that all the bullets of the Maybe team, they have to go into one direction. And that's of course a bad thing for the attacking team here. And now with 52 seconds left on the clock, I do not... Well, I want to make it more exciting than it is, but there's no way. Time is running out. GG will be called any second now. I'm quite sure of that. Although they could theoretically still make it if they now go through and then go back again directly to the transmitter, but with 30 seconds left and with too many Axis players left alive, seconds ticking away. This is almost it. Yes. Nothing to be done here. Only 15 seconds left now. Vagrants have given it their best shot, but they were just not strong enough for the size and the big names of this team. Maybe Chaos, Drago, Lightning, Jerry, Lion, and Cross. Too strong for them. And I say congratulations team Maybe for making it to the next EuroCup. Too bad Vagrants, well played, but in the end he didn't make it.